Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday. Quick recap. Looked at silver yesterday. We were trading up around here and I thought it was quite a big ask to expect silver to tumble to my support level. But I said I didn't have any support level above there and it did look possible that we could test it. That was around 47.50. We did get there. So that worked out quite nicely. If you took that trade, the low of the day was 47.31. So we didn't get anywhere near a stop loss. We only overran by 20 pips and we turned around and went straight back up. In fact, now making a new high for the move. I haven't updated my Fibonacci levels yet. I've left them on just so that I could show you that we had that level yesterday. That's on the 1 hour chart. I think I had some levels on the 4 hour chart. Let me just try and scale this. Why is that not scaling? I was just checking to see if I had a moving average there. I didn't on the 4 hour chart. But anyway, probably a bit clearer. Looked pretty good. Big red bar, but big red candle, but we recovered and look to be pushing higher. This is probably just a consolidation phase. We see many of them in a bull trend, so that's perfectly normal. Well, the gold rally is relentless. Just don't get in the way. My only concern would be that we could be going a little bit parabolic in this move, and that often indicates the end of the rally when you start getting this blow off, almost panic buying. I'm not going to call a top to this, because there is no indication that that's going to happen. I would need to see candle patterns, candle formations. Just be a little bit careful. We're so overbought. And when you look at the daily chart, we are accelerating to the upside in a fashion that is almost panic buying. And that can often signal the end of a bull run. Anyway, for now, as I say, don't get in the way. Gold is pushing higher. Okay, another trade opportunity I looked at yesterday was selling the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar at this trend line, at the Fibonacci level of 58.40, the 200-day moving average, because we were in a bear trend. I'm sure you remember all the reasons why I picked that as a trade. If you managed to jump into that, I hopefully gave it to you just in time to catch the trade. I'm pretty sure I did, because we were hovering just around that area when I talked to you. Well, didn't that work out so perfectly? Even if you closed the position before this drop, we still did really quite well. There was still a 50 odd pips in that. But I think that was news out of the Royal Bank of New Zealand, which helped push the New Zealand dollar down even further. So certainly that trade worked. Pleased with that one. We are retesting it, so that could work again, as you can see. Now, the specific points of the trend line today are 86.70 down to 86.60. So watch that. Stop below 86.50 should give you certainly enough room, low risk, and we could be looking at 87.00 or even 87.25 as potential targets if we bounce. Now, we are in something of a bull trend, or we have been since the 29th of May, but there's been long periods of consolidation. So right now, I wouldn't say we're in a trend, but and that is one of my prime criteria for a trade, to be in, to follow the trend. Loosely speaking, we're in a bull trend, so I don't mind buying. But for me, it's more a retest of the trend lines of the pattern to see if they will act as support levels again today. And recap again, Aussie, New Zealand, I did talk to you about this. I think it was Monday, about that support level. If you managed to jump in, well, we've had another turnaround there. So pretty good week so far. Some good trade ideas that have worked out. This was a market that I was watching. I don't think I recommended this trade, which is just as well because it's failed, but I was looking at it. We were in a bull trend. We hit trend line support and the 23.6% fib, but we seem to have broken that. We are testing the 200 period moving average on the 4 hour chart for the euro versus Canadian. I'm glad I didn't suggest it to you. We have broken down. We could be going to 160 down here. And I'm not sure if I'd even be buying it there. It just doesn't look strong enough. I'm not going to buy it solely on the fib, on the Fibonacci level of 38.2% fib. Yes, we do have a swing low at that point as well. I think I'm just going to wait and see if we get some sort of confirmation down there before I would jump into that position. We are getting oversold already, so that could be a contributing factor to me deciding to jump into a long position around 160 in the euro versus the CAD. I suppose we do have previous price action. We've got the fib, we've got the oversold situation. Maybe it's not a trade that I should do, but I'll keep an eye on it and we can chat about that tomorrow. At least we've had 2 or 3 winning trades so far this week. Good luck if you're trading today and join me tomorrow, which is Thursday.